we'll have to wait for that. But this full shot is just a tremendous reaction to a short delivery from Cool to Nile. So he's going for runs here in this over.
Beautifully executed, the weight right over that front foot. That's the real key, isn't it? When you go on the back foot, you still leave your head weight on your front foot. That allows you to transfer your weight through the ball, get more power. Full extension of the hands, beautifully played. Also goes to show that the nature of the pitch, it's quite gentle. It's not as quick and as bouncy as the Australian attack would have liked. And every time a batsman gets onto that short ball and hits it well in front of square, immediately understand that
lots of scramble C in bowling. This is what Saurav Ganguly is highlighting, the intensity of running. Through the kitchen sink, as they say. It's 213 for one.
Right, then it's time for Royal Stack to make it large. You see some on the big screen, we want to see some big celebrations, please. Let's go, let's make it large with Royal Stack.
Yeah, once again, have a look at Virat Kohli there, bat inside, watching the release of the ball. So if Cool to Nile has a surprise for him, he's ready for it. Looking good now. Into the 30s. Generally, when he's in that territory, it's often a big one from Virat Kohli. 6 overs, or rather 6 bowlers used by Australia so far. Cummins, I think, has been the big Stark, has been the bowler that Indians would be more wary of. But Pat Cummins in the last year or so has been consistent and easily best bowler, or at least giving Mitchell Stark a run for his money. So Shikhar Dhawan on strike. Oh, terrific shot. And this is a man who is now in complete control. Confidence riding high. He's got all the shots in the book. You can see he's hurt himself, giving Virat Shikhar a little punch with the gloves.
149 kilometers per hour, but just look at how Shikhar Dhawan sets up. He's opened his stumps. He's showing Stark all 3 stumps, and that's because of that reverse swing. The ball tailing back in. He needs room for the bat to access the ball. If you cover the line of your stumps, you're always hitting across it. LBW ball candidate, but he's done a really smart thing. See, that's gone almost over the stumps, but that's okay. And I've seen that even Rahul Dravid used to do that a lot when there was reverse swing, batting on leg stump, not really covering, that front foot opening up, enough room for the bat to access and get through the line of the ball. And it's almost a challenge for the bowler. Here are my stumps, try and attack it, and I'm going to be good enough to combat it.
Some of the things that you see in cricket, that ball that disappeared from 4 was 149 kilometers per hour. The next ball was a dot ball, 130 kilometers per hour. Just want to talk to you, Kumar, if Shikhar Dhawan could let us. Is now, I think at this stage, a lot of people watching would be thinking, what's going to be India's batting order? We are in the 37th over, batsmen to come.
Yeah, we have KL Rahul, Kedar Jadhav, MS Dhoni, but for me, it should be Hardik Pandya walking in now with not many overs to go. They lose a wicket now. He still has 3 overs of the power play to try and exploit. Stark into his 7th over, so it might force the Australians to bowl their best bowlers a little bit quicker. It'll also make it easier for Dhoni at the back end when the lesser bowlers are then bowling. So it could be an interesting choice and an interesting discussion happening there in the dressing room right now.
So that was your observation. I'll just put a little dose of Indian culture in it. In these kind of decision making, I think there will be some pressure sending Mahendra Singh Dhoni at this stage, but you're right, it just makes things easy for Dhoni, because once Hardik Pandya comes in and the kind of hitting form he's in, they'll be forced to bowl their better bowlers at this stage.
And he's is good enough to get runs off them as well. MS takes a bit of time to get going. And that's how he plays as Shikhar Dhawan hoiks one onto the leg side. It's a tough catch, but easily taken on the boundary. A magnificent innings comes to an end. The Australians were looking for a breakthrough, and it has been that man, Mitchell Starc. Shikhar Dhawan has to go.